Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertanton.com, coming to you with your no frills, the voice commentary from a singer. And I am just so sad right now. So many good people went home. And I know some good people also stayed, but I don't care. It's too. They do this on purpose. It's a bloodbath. It's a bloodbath. Lord have mercy, it's the last night of the playoffs and TeamAdam and TeamKelly will be performing, and then we will find out who is going home from all four teams and who is moving on to the top 12. One contestant will be saved by public vote and one by their coach on each team. So how did it all go down? Oh, well, let me tell you what happened. We started out with TeamKelly. It was Kaleb Lee. He did Die Happy Man by Rhett, and this sounded good in his voice, and he made use of those low notes and told his story. I love how he really eats the mic, you know, gets all up on it, and though he had his guitar, he only played it for a little while. He had a good approach to the higher notes, and Kelly was up singing along with him. This was middle of the road good for me, though. Capellli did Stop and Stare by One Republic, and the music was a little overpowering as she started out, and she seemed to be having a hard time hearing, but she started getting into the lyrics and letting everything else go after, like, she checked her little thing and pulled it out of her ear or whatever, or adjusted it. Very pro. A lot of emotion, and she was attacking these lyrics. A good approach and effective performance. DR King was up next. He did All on My Mind by Anderson East, and this started out low in his range, and he was stalking the stage and selling the lyrics, but it was a little hard to keep up with the words. It sounded pretty great going into the chorus and felt just a little lost again for the next verse. He hit that big falsetto, and it was exciting as usual, and he hit the backbeat along with it. I was like, you better go and perform. His energy is so good, and he ended with a less effective growly falsetto, but it was still pretty good. Hartigan did Mary Jane's Last Dance by Tom Petty, and this started out with a nice toe tap and bop, and he was clear as a bell all up in the mic. The lyrics were going by fast, and I didn't catch many of them, but he was selling it and taking the mic stand along with him, kind of dragging it in front of him. He had so much swag with his suggestive stage movements and really getting into the crowd to give the crowd some love, you know, touching hands and stuff. I climbed into the crowd at one point. I was like, okay, you better go ahead, just be a part of the mosh pit. He pulled out a big falsetto note for the ending that went very well. The last performance for TeamKelly was Tish Haynes' Keys. She did It Last by Etta James. Great bluesy song choice from Tish, and she looked like she prepped those emotions to be ready to jump right into this story. She had some nice cute moments and milked the big notes. Such a nice balance of like the rough and the sweet. I really enjoyed this. And if you're enjoying the commentary so far, please make sure to thumb it up and let me know that you're watching. We are rolling along with this show, and I'm so glad that you guys are here with me. Thank you for watching, thank you for your comments, and thank you for those thumbs. TeamAdam was up next. We started out with Reid Umstadt. He did Long Tall Woman in a Black Dress by the Hollies. This was rocking, and he was so comfortable compared to last night. His voice had such a high tint, and he threw the lyrics out to the audience without much reservation. He was working the crowd on stage, but probably needed to also think about the cameras and the coaches. Such a clear sound on that last note. Verna did Once by Maren and all I saw was legs when the camera came up. I was like, oh my God, and then that red dress. Go ahead on, girl. She had a better start than she did last night. All the words were very clear and engaging. I love her emotions and how she bends into those big notes almost every time she really gets down and gets into them, gets them out of there. The sustained note had a little rough bump. If you blink for a second, you wouldn't even notice, but she pulled it together to finish it out and end it sweetly. All the coaches stood for her. Drew Cole did Wild Horses by Rolling Stones, and he was out front with his guitar, making this personal. Love the tone of his voice, the way he can bend in some soul with country and a little rock inflections. Really enjoyed this arrangement, and he had plenty of places to get in those raspy high notes, but then came back to a smoother sound, showed me a bit of versatility, and Adam kind of called him out. Did you notice? He said, oh, me and Alicia Keys did that arrangement last. You had a few chord changes, but we did that same arrangement. I was like, why would he do that? That was so mean. It was like he was throwing him under the bus. He always throws somebody under the bus, Lord Jesus. Next up was Boostrom. She did Either Way by Stapleton, and she comes in with all that bassy contralto, very feminine, but also very strong. She has such a nice way of wringing the emotion out of lyrics, and then showed off some of her high notes that had a nice shred to them. It felt so good that the band dropped out the second time around, and she wailed away with so much passion. Touching, I wrote. All the coaches stood for her. And the last spot of the night, it was Rachel and Lamar. He did I'm Going Down by Mary J. Blige. Oh my God, no he didn't, no he didn't. Woo! He was shooting for outside the park with this song choice, and I was impressed as he started. He had attack and attitude, with passion, and a real feel for the reason to sing this song. His tipping across the stage to go into his high note really just took the cake. I was about to shout. I was ready to go to church. Then he fell down and laid on the stage as he ended it. All the coaches stood for him, and it was a great way to end the performances, man. I was just so good. He redeemed himself tonight. Results. For each team, one person is saved by public vote and one by coach save. So I'm just going to say that right on down. We started with Team Blake. It was Pryor Bear with the public vote. Spencer Baker with the coach vote. Team Kelly, it was Kaleb Lee with the public vote. DR King with the coach save. Team Alicia, it was Jackie Foster with the public vote. Christiana Danielle with the coach save. Team Adam, it was Rachel Lamar, yay, with the public vote. And Jackie Verna with the coach save. Oh my God, but so many good people went home. Oh God, Mia Boostrom went home, and Tish went home, and oh, I got a reaction video to one of those, but I don't remember which one, and I'll put it up later if I get a chance. But thank you guys for watching the commentary. I really appreciate it. Let me know who broke your heart tonight by going home, and who were you excited that stayed. This is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. I'm out.